in the bin, in the trash. Goodbye, kitten. Your life is over. Your arrogance, you have paid for your petulance.
What the?
What does curiosity do? What does curiosity kill?
The cat.
I don't know.
It's a question. You don't know?
Wait, hold on. What does curiosity?
What does curiosity kill?
Chat said the cat.
You're curious. What does it kill? Your confidence?
You youngsters, bro. Curiosity kills the cat, bro.
How?
Gosh.
Oh, because the cat was curious. I get it.
He thought, that's Top G's house. I want to see what's going down. How many is in there? 10, 20? I can't work it out. Let me jump the wall quickly. Bam! Real life hits him. Oh. I'm that guy. They got curious.
What?
I see. Damn.
Wait, chat.
I didn't even go out there and tell her cat's because I'm a nice man. I was just like, you know what? Maybe she'll feel happier thinking that she just ran away to a happy place. So I just let her walk around and shout the cat's name for an hour.
So now, you know, if she sees this clip or something,
what's she gonna do? What's she really gonna do? Like, I put the sign up. I told the cat not to come. The cat came. So whose fault is this really? It's your kitten's fault. Arrogant.
Fair
if you want to
enough.
come knock on you want to come knock on my door and make a deal of it, we can go to war. I've lived my whole life at war. You want to do it? I'm strapped. My team's strapped. I'm ready.
Yo, isn't she 16?
Listen, anyone can pull a trigger. My trigger finger is swift. I don't trust nobody.
Have you ever shot a gun before?
What kind of, bro? Please do not ask me ridiculous questions on a screen.
I got you. Sorry about that.
Fine.
Okay, asked you daily life. Okay,
It's a
someone
pit
asked,
though, chat. Like, I don't know,
about
chat.
OnlyFans. My sister has an OnlyFans. What do you think about OnlyFans?
I'm a capitalist, and I believe if there's a product that people will buy, then someone should sell it. I have no problems intrinsically with females doing OnlyFans. Like, if men are stupid enough to buy this shit, then women should certainly sell it and make a bunch of money. More power to them.
Facts.
I'm a feminist. I believe in empowering women. Make as much money as you can. Yeah, sure. Do OnlyFans. Like my bitch, I wouldn't even mind my girl doing OnlyFans as long as I kept all the money.
What?
I wouldn't give a shit. If I had a girl who said I want to do OnlyFans, I'm like, cool, go for it. Let me know how much money we make.
You're keeping all of it though?
Fuck yes. She's mine.
100%. You're keeping all profits.
I mean, I might let her buy some shoes or something.
Oh my god!
All in all, I mean, it goes into my bank.
this
I
thing
might
is
gift
crazy.
her something depending if she's been good that month. But she's my property, so she's selling my property. Like if we're gonna rent out my house, then I get the money, right? You're my chick. You're my property. You're gonna sell pictures of my property. Cool. Where's my money? How much money did we make? My money. Give me my money.
Maybe she should get maybe 50-50.
What? Why? What's wrong with you?
Well,
on what should she get 50% of my money? Why would I give half my money to her?
I don't
Mine.
Yeah.
Why would I give her half of my money?
Bro,
Yeah,
how are you getting 100% of
Bro,
her
you've been
money?
drinking too much of that soy shit, bro.
You're right. I gotta start drinking this. I do.
You gotta start drinking fucking water, and you'll know. He's fucking has my money.
Things
It's not
are
my
reselling.
product.
Chat, he's crazy.
Jesus
He's
Christ,
treating
dude.
yo,
I'm
chat. He
mad
gotta
already. And
yo,
shouldn't
chat.
even
He gotta be
suggest it.
trolling, right?
You're out here talking shit to all these females. They're gonna watch this crap and start believing they should get half. You should apologize to the world. All the brothers out here, all the men out here, when their girl says you want to do OnlyFans, he needs to turn around and say, have you seen the stream? You have to give me all the money. But no, you've ruined it now. You're going to put ideas in their fucking heads.
All right. So how to make up for it?
You need to apologize and say that you've seen the error of your ways and that any woman who does OnlyFans who has a boyfriend should give him 100% of the money.
I have to say that.
Yes, you do. Be a misogynist. Go. Come on. Don't be a pussy. What, you scared of a backlash? You're scared of getting canceled. You little baby.
No.
Oh, don't
No,
get canceled on the internet.
what?
Ooh, they're going to cancel. They're going to cancel me. Watch me give a fuck. Come on. Don't be a bitch. Say it.
All right. I hereby want to go back to what I said.
Yo.
And I want to.
Yo, this man Aiden getting bitched.
And I want to say that I should have not given my 2 cents in this argument and stay out of it. And that the thing is that I believe that if something is yours, you should be getting all profits of it.
Thank you for the reset, baby blow.
That was weak, but I'll let it slide.
Thank you.
It was weak, though. But I want all the people, all the feminists watching who want to go cancel people. Go cancel this guy, because I can tell he gives a shit. Don't try and cancel me.
What?
I don't give a fuck.
What the fuck?
I don't care.
You ain't chat. Is he got your chain? He gotta be troubling. He gotta be troubling, right? Nah, he gotta be trolling.
Cancel me. I do not care. I don't care. I exist outside of the matrix. No one can damage me. Doesn't matter. I don't even have a fucking account. What are you gonna do? Ban me? I don't even have an account.
I do.
Man, this guy.
No!
He's a misogynist.
What the?
He is a misogynist.
What are you?
I can't believe what you just said.
What are you doing?
Misogynistic. Feminists. It's people like him that are keeping women back. That's the reason you don't have high-paying jobs.
Whoa! What the fuck?
It's 100% this guy. I can't
Nah,
believe
he's wildin'. Go
What
to
the
2 hours.
fuck?
All right, hold on. Let me go to 2 hours.
What's it called? Yeah, Ava,
Isn't that the nigga?
I gotta. I want to talk to Andrew just one-on-one. So I'm gonna FaceTime you later. Is that cool?
All right, bye, Adin.
Ava, it was
Bye,
really nice
bye,
to meet
Anthony.
you.
Is it Andrew? Or
Andrew.
Andrew.
Bye, Andrew. It was nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
Bye.
Pre-canceled?
Why do you not grow out your beard?
Wait, why y'all saying pre-canceled?
It would make.
Would that make
What
I
happened?
already know.
would that make me more?
You're telling me right now you cannot tell.
I'm wildin'?
You can't look at another man and say, "Oh, he's good looking." You're telling me that.
Wait,
You're
what
really gonna be
happened?
Like that?
I don't give a fuck.
That's fine.
It's all
But
about-
could you see? Oh, this person's good looking.
I don't
This
look
person's
at
ugly.
life looking at dudes and saying that's a handsome dude, that's an ugly dude. I don't look at life that way. I look at life and say
You good at
that's a
that video?
dangerous man, that's a victim. I view the world a different paradigm. Understand I exist in
Okay.
a different universe to you. When I walk down the street, I identify the possible threats.
a
I have to
girl?
identify the
Oh,
men I
that's
might
a
possibly
girl?
have to kill. And I identify the men that
Oh.
pose
In
zero
GTA.
threat whatsoever.
I'm
You.
sorry.
Yeah, like
I'm
GTA.
sorry,
That's
Chad,
my
I'm
life. I ain't
sorry.
going there going,
I
oh,
apologize,
he has
sir.
nice
I
cheekbones.
apologize. I
I don't give a
apologize.
fuck. I'm looking at he got a weapon on his belt. Like I'm
I'm
living in the
sorry,
real world,
Chad.
my
I
friend.
apologize.
No, I-
Like you could. Yeah, it's different. It's a different atmosphere.
Right.
You can't like if you're a fish, I'm an eagle. You can't talk about how you swim in the sea to an eagle. You can't talk about how you fly in the air to a fish.
Right. No, completely.
You don't understand. You're asking me the question. I understand the question, but we live in different realities, different time zones. Do you understand me? I just told you how you get heisted in Bosnia. I just told you because that's exactly, bro. That's what I do. I see you and go, boom. That's Ethereum. It's free ETH. I don't even need a fucking ETH mine. Just grab him. There. get him.
What?
That's it. It's done. There. I'm rich now. I'm richer. Buy another plane. Boom. Like this is a different paradigm. You're worried about cheekbones. You're like, oh wow, he has nice lips, and you get bust up like a pussy.
I get what you're saying.
Bro,
It's different worlds, bro.
You don't
Different
even
worlds.
think
I'm
like that. I get it. You're
old
past.
school. I'm old school. I'm from the streets. I didn't make my money on fucking Twitch. I didn't make my money sitting here talking shit. I'm talking shit now because I'm already rich. I turned up rich. I appeared on the internet rich. I didn't make my money from I'm that guy. I'm just a bow. Oh look, fucking PUBG.
What's the most like? What age was it where you hit? Where you're like, damn, I'm rich. Like, what? How?
this is a prank, right?
So I was broke for a long time. I made my first million when
I'm
I
not
was
going
say,
back.
27.
Yeah, I'm do Reddit tonight. I thought
And
I
then-
finished this shit up.
I had 100 million by the time I was 31,
Holy
32.
fuck.
And then I became a trillionaire quite recently.
Trillionaire meaning 1,000 billion.
Correct.
Chat.
Trillionaire. The world's first trillionaire.
It's not good.
And that's why I normally say, like, because on the show, I'm trying to make it a bit more entertaining. I'm talking to these girls,
Chat,
showing
how
them the
rich is
game,
he
making them
actually?
like me and stuff. But normally I
Bro,
just
let
say
me
to a
look it
bitch,
up,
I just
bro.
say, hey,
Let me look
bitch,
this thing up, bro.
I'm a trillionaire.
Andrew Tate.
And they say, okay. And that's it. I just go up and say, hey, bitch, hey, I'm a trillionaire. And they're like, you're the world's first trillionaire. I'm like, yeah, get on the plane.
Andrew, can I just say something?
30 million. He's worth 30 million.
Andrew, I've been streaming for a very long time. We're about to peak my most viewers ever had.
I know net worth doesn't
My
mean nothing.
previous
but still.
peak was Blueface, the rapper.
Who the fuck is Blueface? I don't know these people. Who is Blue? Is his face blue?
No,
So he's a liar.
well I think he's chat. Why do they call him Blue? I think it's because he's a.
Cause of hundreds.
But why? But you got a liar on your stream. I don't lie about nothing. Maybe it's because I bring truth. Don't you understand? I'm bringing truth to the world. That's why I'm top G. Everything I say is
Justin,
fucking
thank you for the
true all
resub.
the time.
Bro, just listen,
Right.
Plaza. He's
So let me ask
trolling
you a
you,
question.
I'm
but
listening,
he
I'm
actually
listening.
spitting some real shit.
Thank you for the resub.
At what point in your life were you like, damn, like,
Chat, this is beyond real nigga hours.
like okay,
this
do
is
you feel like
this
you've
is the
beaten the game
extreme.
yet?
I don't know what he's on, chat. This
You're
is the
doing side
extreme.
missions?
If this whole stream isn't a side mission, I don't know what it is. This has got to be a side mission to my life. I mean, I've always been rich, but I'm not just rich because of money. You have to understand, I'm rich because of a bunch of things that money cannot buy. Like, I know there's people with lots of money, but they don't have the network I have. They don't have the brotherhood I have.
Okay.
Just sitting with my boys, knowing that if it comes to if the bullets start flying, me and my 10 friends, we all die or no one dies. Having that brotherhood, having women who would literally, you could go to jail for 10 years and they would wait for you. They exist for you and only you, completely and utterly. You are their entire universe.
Okay, hold on.
Like, having physicality, walking through the world bigger and stronger than everyone else, having all those professional fights, and all the bad things, having the trauma, all the pain, all the bullshit I've been through. You ain't a good man if you haven't had trauma. A man without trauma is a weakling.
Andrew, I've been stabbed with a knife before.
Congratulate. Good. Finally, something admirable. Show me.
I got 8 stitches. It was in my sleep.
Good. Good. See, now that's what I like to hear. So that's what I love to hear, because as a man, you need things that almost kill you and don't kill you. So I'm rich not because of money. I'm rich because I've been through a whole bunch of shit. Like, I don't see anyone else on the planet richer than me because they're either too old or their life's been too easy. Like, I've had a very, very unique life, very, very eclectic life. I was born with the best possible start a man can have, which is good parents and no money. I've made all of my money completely myself the hard way.
Okay.
None of this fucking internet Twitch easy shit. I've done it hard.
Oh my god.
Well, what did you say?
And
Why is he saying this Twitch easy shit? Like, this shit is easy. Yo, buddy, thank you for the resub. Exclamation point sub. How to subscribe to the stream.
Say like, so like,
He's
you don't
talking
think
to
any
you.
like
This shit is not
social media,
easy.
Like Logan Paul, KSI.
Why am I
like,
catching it straight?
Like, you don't think like any like the top dogs, like they've worked hard to be where they're at.
They've worked hard, but it's not coal mine, is it? Fucking YouTube videos. I mean,
Oh
I
my
actually
God.
I have respect for the Paul brothers because they fight now. They don't have to fight.
Right. They,
Like, they don't have to.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't have to. And they're doing it anyway. They're making life hard for themselves. I have to respect men who decide to do that. Because they could just take their money and just be fucking jackasses. And instead they're fighting. So I respect them for that. I'm not saying that everyone can do it. I know it's competitive, etc. But it's not a coal mine.
Do you see
And
me
making
ever?
money,
Do you see me ever boxing?
I mean, you can get in the ring anytime you decide. Whether you win or not is a different story, right?
Gotcha. Yeah, for sure.
But it takes dedication. It doesn't take motivation. It takes dedication. You can't be motivated to put yourself through hell all the time. You have to be disciplined.
100%.
And dedicated.
100%.
Different. But yeah, I'm one of the richest men on the planet because
That's
of all the things
facts.
I have.
Girls
That money
do wear
cannot
bikinis
buy.
for
My
views.
money's nothing.
It's some
My money's
bullshit.
easy.
It's
Like,
not
once you're
easy,
past
though.
10 mil, let's say, there ain't nothing to buy.
It's
Like,
like
what are you really gonna buy?
it's like in GTA when you like do like you have like the money and you did all the missions, like you're done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like once you have 10 mil's too low because I have 10 mil of cars, but let's say, and then a nice
Oh my
house. Blah, blah, blah.
God.
Let's say 20, 30 mil, whatever. There ain't
Oh
nothing
my
to buy. I mean, how many
God.
diamond watches do you need? 3,
Exactly.
4, 5.
Yeah.
It's you know. So there ain't nothing to buy. So at that point, it's just collecting money for the
Is your
sake of
is your
it. But
most
it's
is your most expensive is your most expensive
Asset.
asset your jet, your private jet?
No. I have some land and some houses that cost more.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But the point is that once you get
Yo,
money, that's fine.
chat,
But
10 million in just in cars. Yo, chat, bro, I hate rich people, chat. Yo, chat. Like, yo, sometimes I just think and wonder, like, yo, am I in the wrong profession? Like, yo, I need to get rich. Like, chat, y'all say, like, this is, chat, this is not rich. Like, yo, chat, bro, do y'all know what rich really is? This is rich. Like, do you understand what I'm saying, chat? Like, yo, this is rich. Like, you feel me? Like, this is rich. Don't say ironic, chat. This is rich right here. Like, this is actually proper rich. Like,
but then you're gonna. I believe money is an amplifier. I don't believe money changes. I think it amplifies. So if you're a dork and you get incredibly wealthy, you become a mega dork. Whereas if you're a G and you get incredibly wealthy, you become a mega G.
So
I'll give you an example.
Okay, no, I see what he's saying. I see what he's saying. He's saying money can't unlame you, basically. You feel me? So basically what he's saying is, yo, if you're already lame, you can get money, but you still gonna be lame. You're just gonna be a lame nigga with money. You know what I'm saying? But if you a G like myself, you feel me? And you just happen to get money, you still remain a G. Like, you feel me? That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Hold on, chat. Hold on. He's talking this shit. Let it go.
It doesn't change who you are. It amplifies who you are. If you see a Lamborghini pull up and a little nerd gets out, you think, oh, fucking super tech nerd, probably invented Stripe or something. He's a nerd. Whereas if you see a Lambo pull up and a big fucking strong, bald, whatever crazy dude gets out, you think, okay, he's a drug dealer. He's a mafia boss. The Lambo doesn't change what you think. It amplifies who the person is. Money is an amplifier. It doesn't change. So I'm very fortunate. I'm very happy that I was poor for a long time because I never would have been able to learn the lessons I've learned if I was rich. I would have never been able to take those risks. I would have never been able to be in those situations. I've been stabbed just like you. I'll show you my scar.
Damn.
So I would never have been able to been put through hell if I had money. So I'm very glad I was poor for a very long time. And the reason I'm the richest person on the planet is not because of the amount of money I have. It's because of all the shit that happened to me when I was poor. That's when I became top G. It's only when I became rich that people started to pay attention.
So you are more wealthy than Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos.
I wouldn't swap lives with them. Fucking fuck no. Like, I respect Elon. I want him to buy Twitter. Don't know why he stopped. Should have carried on. Anyway, they're great guys, whatever. I don't know them. Who cares? Point is, I wouldn't want to be them. Like, everyone wants to be me. I'm top G for a reason. I've got it all. I've got every single gift that God can give. Plus all the gifts you can make yourself. And I state that without arrogance. I don't mean to be arrogant, but I am a realist. And as a realist, it would be absolutely unprofessional for me to sit here and pretend I'm not an exceptional human being. Because I am. And a lot of those things I did myself. And some of them were God-given. But the ones that weren't God-given was because I put myself through hell. I put myself through hell because I decided to throw comfort away. For 10 years of my life, I was never comfortable. Wow. Never for a second.
Isn't that, they say, like, the best, like, when you're uncomfortable,
that's
it's
true.
Like the best shit because...
Nah, he's speaking facts right there. I ain't gonna lie, Chad.
I don't know how to put in words, but you're good with your fucking words.
Men are not supposed to be comfortable,
yeah,
my friend.
That's what I'm trying to say, yeah.
You're sitting here on Twitch.
I'm comfortable. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You're comfortable, right?
I am.
If you were born 100 years ago and it was the 1920s, you'd be in some ditch in northern France, living in the fucking mud, hoping not to get killed by a random sniper in some bullshit war you barely understand for 4 years. Then you'd come home and hope your wife hasn't been bombed.
Yo!
You understand?
Yo,
but that's the world. That's the world. The world has become exceptionally easy for a lot of men. It used to be a different place. Most men were cannon fodder. Most of us would have ended up in wars, dying for fucking no reason.
Damn.
Now we don't have to do that. So because we don't have to do that, men think it's okay to just become comfortable now. You're not supposed to be comfortable. You were never evolved to be comfortable. You're supposed to be uncomfortable.
Right.
And if you make yourself uncomfortable constructively, it's very easy to be anything you want. You talk about GTA, Grand Theft Auto. I know the game. I used to play the old one on the PlayStation 1 when I was a child.
Which one?
I haven't played any.
Which one? You talk about San Andreas?
Very first one.
Vice City, GTA 3? Yeah.
Oh, the very, 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 very first one, like 1994.
Okay.
Old school.
Okay.
But I've never played any of those games, but I find it amazing that people will sit there and spend all their time upgrading that character, making as much money as they can, getting the best guns, getting strong, getting some hoes, meeting important people, getting the best car. They'll do all that in a game, but they won't do it in real life. I find that incredible.
Yo, no, that's dick suck. 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 Yo, chat. Why are you saying you, chat? Like, yo, listen. I'm gonna tell you why he's wrong, bro. Not everybody has the connections to get to certain standpoints. In GTA, those connections come to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, unless you're just gonna be the ultimate trick in the world and go to every single fucking strip club, try to get contact and bring a stripper to your bitch. Realistically, bring a stripper to your house. Realistically, off the first link, it's not happening. Nigga, you might have to meet that stripper about 15, 20 times for that stripper to come to your fucking house. Child, I'm lying. I'm just giving you a prime example. I'm just giving you an example. You know what I'm saying? Now, you feel me? Another thing is, you know what I'm saying? You're too deep in. I'm not too deep in. You feel me? I'm just explaining. I can't explain, chat. I can't explain. The fuck? Like, come on, chat. I'm speaking facts. I'm not speaking facts. I'm speaking facts. Like, yo, I guess I'm just gonna find out one day, meet a fucking drug dealer and duck the police and just start shooting at. Like, come on, bro. Like, yo, like, come on, chat.
My life is GTA. I don't need to play a game for GTA. If I want a gun, I'll fucking buy it. If I want a car, I'll fucking buy it. I want a bitch, I'll get her. It's me. I am GTA. I don't see why people play the games. They play the games because they're scared of loss. Because if you die in the game, you get another chance. If you lose in the game, you get another chance. In life, you get one shot.
That's a fact.
But if you get some balls, that's what life is as a game. That's what life is as a man. This is one big video game. You get to upgrade your character. You're not born with any value. All these women that you just put me on with are born with value. They're pretty already. They're gorgeous already. They're good looking enough. Even if they're a 5, someone's going to give a shit they exist because someone wants to fuck them. As a man, if you don't make yourself valuable, you have no value. You have to get up and do it. Just like a video game, you start with fucking 0. You have to decide if you want to complete it. You have to upgrade your character. So I find it amazing that men are going to play video games and fuck about and waste their time instead of upgrading their character. Everyone knows what to do. You know what you have to do.
You're right.
If you had to become the most dangerous, intelligent, respectable man on the planet, you know you're supposed to go to the gym. You know you're supposed to train, learn how to fight. You know all these things. You don't do them. That's your decision. It's your prerogative. I didn't.
That's true as a normal person, but you know, like I said, there's a lot of gray areas. Like, you feel me? A lot of people have disabilities, some more shit.
I didn't make that choice. I made the choice to do it all. I decided all of that. And every single man watching this can do the exact same thing, which is why I have very little pity when I do these streams and people think I'm arrogant or I'm rude to people, or even to you earlier when I was making jokes and I've been joking with the girls.
You're
saying
good,
drink
bro.
the soy latte.
I'm not. Yeah.
Of course, and I know we're only joking, right? But the point is that's a conscious decision.
What happened? Why y'all spamming El Mods? What happened?
You made. I would never make fun of someone who hasn't got a choice.
Why
I would make fun of someone born with
I
a
have a
mind.
choice though.
But if
Scroll up, Mods need to ban someone. Oh, Mods, get on it. I don't know.
You've made a fucking decision to be less than you should be, then I believe you should be mocked for that decision.
I agree. I
didn't
feel
make
like,
that.
because like you're not living up to your full potential. Like it's your choice to basically not live up to your full potential.
Completely. And me as a man, when I put myself through hell, when I have had such exacting, such stringent standards for myself, why would I then have less exacting, stringent standards on the people I meet?
Damn,
why would I put myself through hell to be me and then meet someone who didn't put themselves through hell and then treat them like my equal? No, fuck you. I suffered when you didn't. So you're not my equal because you decided not to suffer. You have enjoyed comfort when I haven't, and that's fine, but don't expect me to look at you as my equal because you're not. I'll snap your fucking neck.
Oh,
Andrew,
that's the world.
Andrew, I have like a lot of friends around me. They're like good friends. Don't get me wrong, like they're real friends, but like they're incredibly like lazy and they have so much potential. Like they can be big, they can be getting rich, all this shit, bro. But like they choose not to. So, but it's really hard because I love them. They're my friends, and I came up with these guys, and they're so entertaining. I love them. They're my brothers, but like,
I understand, but you have to. But there's something that's very always kind of confused me. When I tell people that you are the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with, everyone agrees. They go, yeah, that's probably true. The 5 people you spend the most time with, that's what you're going to end up like. They say, yeah, that's true. And then they continue to hang around with people who they don't want to be. Why?
That's true.
There has to be a point. There has to be a point where you sit and go, okay, you're my friends, et cetera, et cetera. I love you guys. Yeah, we can talk, whatever. But I'm on a different life path. You have to leave some people behind. You wouldn't want to be, if you were to come hang out with me and you were in a room with me and my 5 friends, you'd feel self-conscious.
You're right.
You don't feel self-conscious with your friends.
Because you only you only surround yourself around people that are on like your level of like.
I'm with killers. I'm with killers. We're fucking monsters. If you were to come hang around with me and my crew, you would be self-conscious, and that self-consciousness would motivate you, or they would certainly instill the discipline required for you to change.
See,
you don't feel self-conscious.
First off, I hate how y'all naming people for me. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I don't really be in sanction court as often as you think I do, bro. I'm not in sanction like that. Every time I really just stream with a couple of my guys who are grinders and motivators, or just people who are around the RP server. I'm not gonna speak about sanctioned court or whatever they do because that's something on their end. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? I can always motivate somebody, but you can't bring a horse to the water. You know what I'm saying? I'm always in courts with like Convict or somebody, but that's not sanction. That's court of hell. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why y'all spamming that shit, and that shit is like I'm in a wager court, fact. But not even just that, but I think that when a moment of reality hits and sinks in with everybody, I think that people are gonna tee up. Because I tell everybody, this shit don't last for long. You know what I'm saying? There's only a certain amount of time where people are gonna actually wait for you. There's only gonna be a certain amount of time where people actually wait on you. There's only gonna be a certain amount. Nothing lasts forever. It's the truth. Nothing lasts forever. So, You know what I'm saying? I feel like a point in time, it's like gonna be a moment of reality that hits everybody, and everybody's gonna be like, "Oh shit!" Like, damn, I missed that moment, or damn, you feel me? Like, you know. I do hope Tate streams, but I'm not gonna sit here and preach it to that nigga all day, every day in his ear when I have my own shit to worry about. You know? Like, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna tell him, like, yo, Tate, you need to stream. Yo, Tate, you need to stream. But I'm not gonna sit here and, you know, every single day and say the same thing if you're not gonna do it. You know?
Conscious amongst your peers. That's why you don't change. If you were to get in a room and you're the only person who ain't a fucking monster, you'd want to become a monster. That's life. That's humanity.
True.
So I say this to people all the time. If you know you're the sum of the 5 people you hang around with, why are you hang around with people you don't want to be?
Nah, it's true, bro. I'm gonna tell you why, right? I was do you know who
I hang
Acto
around
Speed is?
people I want to be.
No.
He's this other creator that's like obviously like in my space. I was staying with him in September, and like I would literally like be on my shit like every day, like grinding, like at what I'm grinding, right? And like when he left, I had like no one around me to basically like kind of like on my like
That's true.
So
And you know what's so crazy, Chad? You know who that person is for me? Now, that person that does that for me, I'm gonna be honest with you, is Booba. Yo, when Booba was at my house, Booba just called me. He said, yo, I'm coming back Thursday. We're gonna work. And I'm like, yo, I love being around Booba because, yo, Booba is the type of nigga, yo, let's do a vlog today and a stream. Why can't you do it? Nigga, get your ass up. Annoying, get up. Let's go vlog. Yo, Annoying, get up. Let's vlog. Yo, Annoying, get up. Stream. Annoying, get up. Stream and vlog. Nody and all them, like all of them, they all put me on. They're like, yo, why can't you stream a vlog? Like, they always put that in my head. Like, why can't you do it? And I'm like, yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I be feeling tired, all types of shit. They be like, bro, these are weak excuses. That's what they tell me. Like, they're like, yo, these are weak excuses. And I'm like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, you right. Like, every day I could really get up, shoot a video, come home, and stream. Even if it's like a small stream, 4 hours, 5 hours, it's still a stream. You know what I'm saying? And like, he be really motivating me. Move to New York then? Nah, he's coming back. He said he's coming back Monday or Tuesday or something. And he said, yo, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. If I'm coming over there, bro, we working every single day. I don't give a fuck what we do. That's what he said. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo. He's like, yo, your house is motivating. Your house is inspirational. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. Y'all niggas is motivating. Y'all niggas is motivational. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think of shit like that. Like, the way they're on timing with these videos and grinding, like, that's how I need to be. Like, I don't know why I keep limiting myself. I could do the exact same shit. Video stream. I could do that shit. I'm just lazy. That's what it is. It's laziness. And you feel contempt. That's why he's saying you should never feel uncomfortable. You feel me? Because you should always feel uncomfortable. Because you should always feel like you got something to work towards, you know? And that's why I said,
I get it.
Yeah.
And that's why I live in a competitive environment. I live with my brother, my cousin. I live with men. We have a big house. We could all afford fucking 10 houses each. We live together on purpose. If my brother does 500 push-ups, I ain't going to be the bitch at the house. I ain't going to not do them.
Right.
So that's another reason the war room exists. My organization, the reason it's so competitive is the reason we kick people out. You have to fight to keep
even if they pay, you're like, I don't give a fuck. Get out.
That's fine. Yeah.
Get out. It doesn't matter. Everyone pays to join. You get kicked out anyway. You have to fight to keep your place. That's the whole.
Damn.
That's how life was.
Facts.
If we were still in the animal kingdom, the lions that you see on TV, they weren't just born big lions. They had to fight other lions. They had to fight to get that antelope. They had to fight other animals, hyenas, jackals. They had to fight to be the boss. We're living in a comfortable world now where people think, oh, it doesn't matter. But you know what? To some degree, it does matter. It does matter. And I'll tell you who it matters to. It matters to your soul and it matters to God. I stand in the mirror with a pure heart. I know I am the best version of me that could possibly ever exist. I know that God is proud of me. There's nothing that God hates more than sloth and laziness. If God were to create a man and that man were to sit around and do fuck all, God will frown upon you. It's why you're never lucky. If you're listening to this and you think I'm never lucky, I'll tell you why. Because God dislikes you because you're fucking lazy. Start to work. Start to show God the beauty of his own creations. You'd be amazed how lucky you'll become.
Wow.
God is unhappy with these people. And inside their hearts, they're unhappy. We talk about depression, anxiety, all those things you mentioned earlier on this podcast. That comes from self-loathing. You loathe your own weakness. You loathe your own laziness. This is what all of these things are. I don't feel depression. How can I feel depression when I'm the most powerful version of me that I could ever fucking be? How can I feel depression when I could squeeze my own hand hard enough to break my own bones? How can I feel depression when I've smashed and destroyed 68 people's faces in front of me, men who thought they could test me in fair combat? How can I feel depressed?
God.
It's impossible.
Nah, he's talking
You got
his
like
shit.
the best fucking mentality, like brain, like ethic I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Nah,
Everything you're saying is just like that you said is literally facts. I agree with like 100% of everything.
He's
So
definitely-
why do we? Okay, here's another question. Do you notice that like human beings naturally we don't care about things until it's gone? Like we don't appreciate what we have until it's gone. Do you know that? You know what I'm trying to say? Like appreciation. Like,
Correct.
Why is that? Why do you think that? And do you feel that way? Like, are you very grateful? Are you appreciative of what you have? Like, you know how to speak on that.
Yeah, that's a mental trick. You have to rewire your brain. That's one of the things you have to rewire your brain to do. And the reason your brain needs to be rewired is because anyone who is watching this stream below the age of 30, your brain is already broken. And I'll tell you it's broken. I'll tell you why. Watch your friends when they're on TikTok. How long can they even focus on a video before they have to change? Half a second, a second,
Damn.
maybe. All
Doesn't
of your
mean anything.
minds are broken. You can't even focus on anything anymore.
There's a difference between being broken and being uninterested. We can focus on things. We're just uninterested. Chat, am I lying?
Are constantly distracted to the point where you can't even appreciate the good things in your life. You're distracted. Your minds are broken. You need to rewire your mind and resist the slave programming.
How?
They have programmed. I'll tell you how. First thing you have to do is identify it. You have to identify what is happening to you. I use my mind to break the trap. What I do is I allow my enemy to manipulate me.
What?
On purpose. And then I use my mind to break the trap and punish the perpetrators. I will sit on TikTok for a day and I'll just enjoy TikTok. And by the end of the day, I'll watch myself. How quickly I'm looking to be entertained, how little time I give a video, how fucked up I am. And then I'll blink and I'll cure my fucking brain. You must allow yourself to be manipulated and you must fix it. All of it. You just talked about not appreciating the things you have. Then blink and cure your brain. It's a conscious decision. You're letting other people control
That's
your
distraction.
mind.
It's
Letting
all
the
distraction.
It's distractions.
The Matrix is trying to control your mind. They're very good at it. That's what they do to control all of us. You have to break the trap. If you cannot control your own mind,
It's
let me
facts.
make this point.
It's facts, Chad. I agree. It's facts.
If you cannot control your own mind, then you are just a feather in the wind of life.
I don't think he's
Because
a
you're-
cow. I do disagree with certain shit he says. I do think he has a very powerful mindset, but I also think that, you feel me, he's a little bit
Your
gassed.
own mind is the only thing you can control. You can't control the weather.
Right.
You can't control other people. You can't even control whether your heart stops beating. You might have a heart attack tomorrow. You can't control anything besides what you think. If you cannot control your own mind, then you go through life with zero control, zero influence. You can't control anything. You're just a feather in the wind.
No way. You're on the front page of omegle.myshopify.com.
What the fuck? Thank you for the donation.
Waiting for life to blow you from happy place to sad place to happy place to sad place. Completely hoping on the gods to be fortunate to you, because if any genuine discomfort comes your way, you're fucked. It is trained, like everything else in life. It is trained. So if you find yourself not appreciating what you have until it's gone, then you must blink and cure your brain. If you find yourself unable to focus or concentrate on tasks, you must blink and cure your brain. If you find yourself unable to go and dedicate yourself to something you don't want to do, you must blink and cure your brain. Because all of our minds have been under constant assault for years. The way the mind functions, the way people interact, has changed so significantly in the last 10 years you wouldn't believe. If you go to a party today as opposed to a party 10 years ago, they look completely different. People are acting differently. People are on their phones now than ever used to be.
Yeah.
Even now, people will go to places only to get an Instagram picture, even if they don't enjoy the place.
That's a fact.
All about pretending they're having fun as opposed to actually having fun.
That's a
The
fact.
entire paradigm of society and how we interact has now
No, he's not
changed.
lying, Chad.
Every single thing in the world is attempting to influence you. I'll give you another paradigm that people need to understand. I ask people. People have these beliefs.
People want to look
Doesn't
like
matter
they're
what
having
their
fun to
belief
the
is.
internet, but they're
Doesn't matter.
not.
They believe in something. I say, where did you get that belief from? And they don't know. Oh, well, it's just how it's supposed to be. We're just supposed to wear a mask, whatever it is, right? Where did you get that belief? Who told you that? And does that person have your best interests at heart? Think about it.
Wait.
Think about all the things you truly believe. Think where you learned it, and think if that person actually gives a fuck about you. Because the only thing you should be learning from is personal experience, or people who genuinely care about you and love you. Most people are out here believing things and repeating things that were told to them by people who don't even fucking like them, by their enemies. Everyone's mind is fundamentally fucked. All of it. Look at me. I'm a guy who decided to conquer social media. I blinked. I cured my brain. I used basic indefatigability. I used perspicacity. I used compendiousness. I used my mind. And I focused, and I fucking conquered the world in a few short months. It's not difficult. There's just no competition because everybody's fucking distracted. They're getting distracted by this, distracted by that, watching fucking Netflix, jerking off to Pornhub like fucking jackasses. It's so easy to win if you can control your own mind. But it seems that nobody fucking can. And that's how the people who run the world keep the world running, because they have all the slaves exactly where they need them to be. Permanently distracted and semi-depressed, working their asses off in jobs which will never satisfy them and never pay enough money. That's the Matrix.
It's a cycle. It's a cycle. Like it's a
His
it's a
vocabulary
repeating
is
cycle,
immaculate. I ain't gonna lie, Chad, I never heard these words a day in my life. Yo, Chad, have you heard these words? I ain't gonna lie, Chad, I've never heard these words a day in my fucking life.
To schools like don't really teach the best things. I feel like
Schools are designed to make you a slave. You're set up for slavery. Whole thing's a fucking scam. The education system's a scam. The judicial system's a scam. The medical system's a scam. Look at these last few years. You're living in Canada. You haven't learned that everything's a fucking scam? All of it. Oh, but don't worry. If things don't go my way, I'll get to go to court and have my say in court. Yeah, that's fair. We learned that that doesn't mean a fucking thing. The law doesn't mean a thing. Your rights don't mean a thing. It's all a fucking scam. The only hope you have is to cure your brain, see the attacks which are coming from the Matrix, get a strong network of individuals such as the War Room, and then learn how to escape. Most people are so deep inside of their programming. What did Morpheus say in the Matrix? Most people are so hopelessly dependent on the system they will die and fight to defend it. Most people will sit here and pretend that the world they live in is just and fair because they are fucking slaves. Slave-minded. And to break the slave mind, to truly resist the programming, you have to understand what's happening to you. And this is only the beginning. I could talk about this for hours and hours and hours. But the basic answer to everything is you must control your mind.
wow, mind control.
Mind control. I ain't gonna lie, W take, Chad. I can't even knock it, bro. This is real nigga hours, bro. This is beyond it. This
Good.
is some.
Because I know you will change for the better. And you can be absolutely anything you want to be. I'll tell you something, man. If I was 21 like you, and I had your money and your influence, when I was 21, I couldn't even fucking eat. I was effectively homeless.
Jesus
and I still
Christ.
managed to become a world champion kickboxer without food. If I was you with your setup right now, I could be anyone I fucking wanted. You can be king of Earth. You have every single thing except for mind control. You have the last missing piece, and you can conquer the planet.
Wow. So I can conquer the planet.
I mean, I've already called it
do you see the potential in me?
Yeah, I do see the potential in you. But there's potential inside of every. This is what the beautiful thing about being a man is, right? Because being a man is difficult. It's so much harder than being a woman. Being a man is hard mode. But just like you play the video game on hard mode, when you win, you get a higher score. True. There is no better existence than a top tier male. Being a woman would suck. Whoa. And I don't mean that in a horrible way. I mean that there's no conquest. You don't conquer. You're born with value, and by the time you're 27, you're old, and you have some kids. Great, good. That's a woman's path. Fine. But you don't get to conquer the world. Yeah, but like Genghis Khan.
But to be fair, there's been accomplishments like that women have done that have been like superior in history.
They can accomplish things, but the true importance of being a woman is procreation. I'll be honest with you.
True.
Let's talk about this now.
Wait, really quick, dude. My bladder is literally gonna fucking explode. Please let me pee. You could just say whatever you want to my stream, whatever the fuck you want. Give me 20 seconds. I won't even wash my hands.
I'll wait for you, bro. I'll read the chat. I'm gonna read the chat.
Skip this. It's an ad. I got you.
That's the answer to that question.
Yo, Adin.
What's up, bro?
The girls, like, they're like pressing my shit. They want to know if they should just leave or
I think
if they're gonna.
Andrew, I think we're done with the girls. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Andrew. So, bro, like everyone's just gonna call me a dick sucker. I hate that. I hate how showing love and praising and giving flowers now is dick sucking on the internet. I hate it.
Me too.
The internet's turned into such a fucked up place.
The internet is a fucked up place. Yeah, it brings out the best and the worst of you.
You show love to somebody, all of a sudden you're a dick rider. It's facts. Yo, John, I've been saying this. How's it dick riding if it's facts? You feel me? Like, yo, you can really show appreciation to somebody. Be like, yo, Aiden's my favorite streamer. Kai's my favorite streamer. Youngboy's my favorite artist. And they'll call you a dick rider. It's showing appreciation while the person is here. It's not dick riding. We love YB. Chad, do we not love him? We love YB. Nigga, I love Drake. I don't suck Drake's dick. I would never suck Drake's dick. But I'm saying, like, yo, my appreciation for Drake is heavy. I appreciate him a lot. You feel me? Like, I love that man. You feel me? Like, you feel me? It's not dick riding.
Humanity.
Yeah, exactly what you just said. It's the best and the worst. It's like it has its pros and its cons for sure.
Completely. But all in all, it's changed the world and it's here to stay. But I mean, I get hate all the time. I get canceled twice a day. That's why I was joking earlier about it. Cause I don't give a fuck. I don't care at all. I can't explain how much it doesn't bother me.
Wait,
I find it.
Do you actually get hella? Do you actually get hella hate?
Nowadays, most people understand my genius, so not so much. But I get the odd, the odd cretin whose mind is not capable of understanding the things I say, and they're limited by the matrix programming. And they'll come at me and say, I'm going to call you a misogynist and you're going to have to say sorry. And they're very disappointed when I don't give a solitary fuck.
Right. Damn. Nah. I just think, that the way you sometimes you address shit, I could see how people are like, whoa, like pointing fingers and shit. But I think if they have an actual intellectual deep conversation with you, you mean no harm, I feel like. And I feel like you're just very direct, and you don't really have any.
Oh, give me some food. I guess I'm rich.
Yeah, I don't see how filter aids, so I don't bother.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
I don't have to have one, so I don't have one. But all in all, I mean the best for people. I want everyone to be successful. I want the world to be a better place, and I think the world's a better place based on the back of strong men who stand up for what they believe in. I think that's how the world's always been a better place. The matrix programming says the opposite, but what did I say earlier about who is telling us, who is giving us these ideas, and do they care about us? They're telling us that to be a better place, all the men need to be weaklings and compassionate without any morals or without any hard lines or beliefs, and they must talk in a very, very soft way, and we need to be very, very compassionate and very, very tolerant and all these things. But if you look at history, the only times things were peaceful and nice is when strong men stood up with their swords and said, no, this is mine and this works this way and no one's going to come fuck with it. I think that masculinity and strength is what makes things beautiful, is what preserves things, and it's what we need more of. This is what's missing from the world. All of the problems in the world today could be solved by men of honor, not doing bad things, men of honor standing up and saying, no, this is wrong. That could fix a lot.
That's true.
Nobody seems to want to do it because they're too busy being distracted.
No, that's not true. There's multiple people who stand up for things that are wrong. It's just the fact that when you have laws and stuff in place, what more can you really say? You don't really have that much to say. Like, I'm lying? Like, yo, you can fight for certain shit, but like, you're not going, you know what I mean?
Distracted by the matrix, depressed.
Andrew, people who have addiction, whether it's drugs, alcohol, whatever it is, do you recommend that people to stop their addiction? Do they cut it cold turkey, or do they slowly stop it, ease off of it?
It's a good question. It's difficult, right? Because there's a lot of personal circumstances involved, and it's different addictions do different things, etc. I don't know. I can't imagine truly wanting to quit something and not being able to quit. I can't imagine it.
True.
Like, when I talk to people who say, I want to quit smoking, I say, when? They go, oh, well, soon. Well, that means you don't want to quit. You want to keep smoking for a while and quit later. Like, I could quit cigars today. Like, it wouldn't even plague my mind. Like, if I wanted to quit, I'd quit. I can't imagine a mind frame or a mindset where I want to do something and can't do it.
Right.
So it's almost difficult for me to answer that question, because if you have that kind of mind, if your mind is so fundamentally broken that you cannot do with your own mind what you want to do,
Right.
Facts, low-key.
you know, like that, then you're just fucked, right? Life is hierarchical. There's always going to be kings
okay.
and there's always going to be peasants. If you have a mind that you can't control, then you're never going to be a king. You're going to be a peasant. That's your life. You have a peasant's life ahead of you, and that's your destiny. Enjoy, right? There's always been peasants. That's life. But I believe that the most important thing you can do as a man is to gain control of your mind. Once you have control of your mind, life is so ridiculously easy. It's so ridiculously easy. It's so easy to be in. People say to me, "Tate, you're in good shape. All you do is drink vodka and travel the world. You're never even home. You never even have a gym. How do you do it?" It's ridiculously easy if you control your mind. If I decide to do 1,000 push-ups, I'll do them. Maybe I have to do them one at a time. Maybe I'll get tired. Maybe I need a break. I'm going to do 1,000 because I said I'm going to do 1,000. It's not fucking hard. Everyone knows what they're supposed to do. Once you control your mind, it's easy, right? Getting over a breakup with that bitch. You miss that girl, you're upset, you miss her with all your heart, da-da-da. But once you realize she's gone, if you control your mind, she's gone now.
You don't really need
She's
it.
gone now, gonna miss her. That's a shame.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, chat. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all, chat. Like, yo, listen. I got the same mindset. Listen. I've been telling everybody, listen, we are kings, chat. If your girl leaves you, that's her loss. That ain't your loss. Yo, chat, on everything, I haven't got heartbroken in years, nigga. Once I controlled my mind for relationships, I have not got heartbroken in years. I promise you, I don't feel away, nothing. I don't know how niggas be like. Well, I can say I know how because I was once that person. You know what I'm saying? But, bro, I think people with this relationship, they feel like they can't live on this earth without their significant other. That is never how it's supposed to be. You absolutely can. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? You just got to keep it pushing. Facts. Chat, facts and fiction. It's facts.
Jim. You either control your mind or you don't. And all of these things stem from the same problem. It's something you can do. It's something that is learned. It's something that is taught.
That's facts.
But it's something that I needed to survive. So for me, it's easy, right? It's all I've ever known. Right. But people have life now. They don't need it to survive, so they never develop the skill.
That's
just how it works. At the end of World War II, when men went to Europe and saw unspeakable horrors at the end of World War II, did they all come home and need therapy, or did they all come home and get back to life?
Get back to life.
Because everyone was taught to have a mind that they control because they needed it to survive. There's no one else. That's how life worked back then. Now imagine there was a war that big. Imagine the fucking therapy, the fallout, the fucking bullshit.
I know you gotta understand it's easier when you're successful and got shit going. But there's people whose as their low is so much harder, but definitely possible. Brother, emoji, nothing's impossible. I remember I had this conversation with somebody. I argued with this nigga for an hour on stream. It was on stream. And it was basically like how people were born into gangs and shit like that. Like, you don't have a choice. It was about having a choice. And I was telling niggas like, yo, bro, you have a choice at birth. If you want, like everything in life is a choice. You have a choice to be a civilian. Just because you live on a certain block or a certain street doesn't mean you have to choose to be a gang member. You have a choice in life and everything. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a choice in life, like, in everything, literally. Like,
no one would be able to fucking even just go back and I'm not saying they didn't see bad things. I'm not saying it's not hard. It's fucking horrible. But that's just how it works. That's life. Like, I've seen shit. Like, we've all had our trauma. You have to get through it. You either let it destroy you or let it build you.
Have you ever been in love before?
This is an opinion-based
Completely.
conversation.
I believe in love. I believe in love. I believe in men and women being in love. I believe in finding a woman and loving her with all my heart. I'm not going to let her fucking take the piss out of me. I'm not going to let her walk over my standards or my boundaries. I'm a man. I love you with all my heart. And I said, you're not going to the club with your girls. I want to go. Cool. Then we're over. And I will love you while I don't see you. I might still love you a little while, but fuck you. That's the line. You overstepped the line. Goodbye.
Facts! Facts! Nah, he's spitting, chat! Facts!
I can be head over.
But see, niggas is certain niggas is scared to voice that opinion though. He's that's just insecurity. No, I understand he was just giving an example. I don't think he would actually cut his girlfriend off because she's going to the club. But this is the thing though. If you have certain boundaries for yourself and you let it be known and someone steps over those boundaries, you're letting somebody step over you. You see what I'm saying? So basically what he's saying is like, yo, if you know what the line is, Don't cross that line because I'm not gonna fuck with you because I told you that's the line. You see what I'm saying?
Feels in love and still ignore her ass for breaking my rules. Because I set the rules because I'm a man. It's my world. You step into my world. I don't step into your world. You step into my world.
Facts.
You're never going to win 100% of the time. You might love a bitch and lose her. Cool, but you might love a bitch and keep her.
True.
If I let her go to the club with her girls all the time, how long is it until she meets a new dude and cheats on me anyway? Sooner or later. You're going to lose her anyway, so why not lose her as a man sticking to your fucking guns instead of losing her 7 months later behind your back?
Facts.
Just stick up for yourself. Stick up for your fucking self.
Facts.
But this is it. But people are so scared of the emotions. That's all it is. No one's going to shoot them in the head. They're scared of the emotions of missing her. You're a full-grown man. You're scared of some emotions. Sit in bed and be sad and fucking play your chess and go to the gym and be sad and lift your weights and be sad for a while and do your shit till you're not sad anymore. The fuck? You're scared of emotions to the point you let a bitch run your fucking life?
Oh, my God.
It's insane. And this is the world we're in today.
Nah,
Everyone's scared. All full-grown men are scared of feeling fucking sad a little bit. It's crazy.
Someone said, what hobbies do you do besides obviously go to the gym?
By the way, I don't like working out. I hate it. It's a chore that I do every single day for half an hour every single day.
It's discipline.
Yeah, it's a chore.
It's discipline.
It's discipline. I don't enjoy that. Things I enjoy driving. I enjoy driving fast cars around. I don't have to obey the laws where I live, so there's no speed limits for me, so I can just race around, do whatever I want.
Shut the fuck up. You can just go 200 miles an hour.
That's all I do. It's all on my Instagram. It's all on my stories.
What?
I race through the city, do whatever I want. So I run it. So I like to race fast cars. And then Conquering Earth. This is my new hobby, is Conquering Earth and freeing minds. I watched the movie The Matrix. I watched Morpheus. And I understood why he goes back inside of the Matrix to free minds. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm on this podcast for. I don't care if I take one person and I free his mind. That's my new hobby now. My new hobby now is replicating the mindset, which is going to be capable of resisting the oncoming enslavement of humanity. I am Morpheus coming in and out inside of the Matrix, driving the Nebuchadnezzar up and down from Zion, freeing minds. That's my new hobby. And I'll be around for a while. And then one day I might vanish and disappear. I can buy a $100 million yacht and just fuck off and not talk to anybody if I decide. Take my 10 women and settle down if I want to. Have 20 kids, easy. That's what I decide to do.
Yes, 20 kids for real? What the fuck? Nah, that's insane.
Minds for a while, and this is my new current hobby, and I'm enjoying it. It didn't take long to conquer the entire internet.
Oh, he said he could. I was going to say.
This is it. Conquest. Conquest is all life's ever been for men. This is what men have an innate desire to conquest, to conquer. Even you. You care about having as many viewers as possible on your streams. You care about being as big as possible. You care about conquering. Why did the Romans wake up, melt rocks, make swords, and walk in random directions? They didn't have Google Maps. They didn't have a fucking clue where they were going. Random directions to find some other group of people and fuck them up and take their shit. Why?
31 big months
Conquest.
Mario.
This is a conquer. Why did Genghis Khan ride his ass from Mongolia all the way to fucking Vienna? It's a long way. Why? Conquer. Men are born with this innate desire to conquer. It's inside of us. They're trying to suppress it. They're trying to distract it away from you, tell you that you're wrong. You're toxically masculine. You shouldn't want to conquer. You should want to sit at home and be tolerant. No, you shouldn't. You should want to conquer shit. Doesn't matter if you do it fiscally and make as much money as possible. Doesn't matter if you do it in the gym, lifting as much weight as possible. Doesn't matter if you try and become as big as possible on the internet like you have. You need to find out a way to conquer Earth and conquer. It's the only thing that's going to make you happy as a man. Only thing that's going to make you intrinsically happy is conquest. Nothing else.
True.
If you're depressed, it's because you don't conquer shit. Conquer something. Get up and do it. It doesn't have to be a negative at all.
That's true.
You can do it in a very, very positive way. You can have a positive impact on the world. I like to think that my impact on the world has been positive. I've conquered the whole fucking internet, and I've done it in a positive way. I'm helping the world. Maybe my enemies, maybe the Matrix doesn't like me, but there's young men who are watching every single one of my videos whose lives are changing. So conquest can be a very positive thing. So I'm here on the internet conquering the internet because I've decided to, because that's my hobby. Because I don't do anything degenerate. I don't take drugs. I don't gamble anymore. I used to gamble a bit, bored of it. Don't gamble. Don't take drugs. I drink sometimes, but it's really not a big deal for me. I don't like to drink too much. Pussy's great, but how much of it do you really need? I have enough. But what the fuck else is there to do? Drive cars.
Top G, Chad.
That's it. So my organization, the War Room, is already, I would vouch, as one of the top 5 most important and powerful organizations on the planet. Within 10 years, we will be the most powerful organization on the planet. I can't even tell you here in public. You will not believe the influence we have. You will not believe the organizations we have infiltrated. You would not believe it if I fucking told you. I'm going to run the most powerful closed circuit organization on the fucking planet. It's going to be mine. and I'm going to conquer Earth. And I'm going to have 20 sons from 10 supermodels, and I'm going to die. And there's going to be 20 Andrew Tates watching my old videos, continuing the legacy. This is what I'm going to do.
Chat, we are
bloodline.
so close to a train. If anybody wants to run a train on me, make sure you guys hit the purple subscribe button and click subscribe with Twitch Prime. It's free. Facts.
Conquer fucking Earth.
So what is your next like goal? Not your big goal, like your next goal. Like what is your next thing you must conquer?
I don't even look at it as goals, because goals are something that you put on the wall to motivate yourself, right?
Right.
Goals are motivating. So if you want to buy a car, you put the car on the wall and it motivates you to go to work to get the car. So that's a goal. Goals are for motivation. I don't work on motivation. I work on discipline. So I don't have a set goal. I just get up and do what I know I'm supposed to do. I don't work to try and afford that car. I work because I'm supposed to work.
Facts.
And then I can already afford that car and another one and another one and a boat and a plane and a house and another house and a land. And then I just work. I do my work. That is my duty as a man. Is my duty to God. I train in the gym. It is my duty to God. I do my duties to God. I fulfill my duty. I'm an old school gentleman of honor and respect. I do what I'm supposed to do. I don't have any particular set goals. Anything I decide to do or want to do, I can do instantly. And if I can't do it instantly, I can do it pretty fucking quickly. I don't need goals in that old traditional sense. I do what I'm supposed to do.
Wow.
It's not a matter of how I feel or how I'm motivated. If I was depressed, it's impossible. But if I was depressed, my life would be, and the day-to-day activities would be exactly the same as if I was ecstatically happy. You wouldn't be able to see it.
Nigga said it's impossible. Oh my god, yo, that's the type of mindset everybody needs, bro. Yo, Flex, thank you for the resub. Uzi Perk, thank you for the prime. Exclamation point sub and subscribe to the stream.
Difference. I'd be up at the same time. I'd be in the gym the same. I'd be doing the same shit. It's those are my duties to God. How I feel has nothing to do with it. Completely unrelated. How I feel is unrelated to my duties to God. They don't change based on how I feel. They're the same. And they will be completed because I refuse to fail God or my bloodline.
That's amazing.
I'm telling you. There's how many people in this stream? 188,000, 168,000, whatever. You could take 150,000 of these people and travel back in time and stand them in front of their ancestors. And their ancestors who fought fucking saber-toothed tigers or escaped the Mongol hordes or managed to dodge bombs in the Second World War. All the shit they went through just for this fucking cretin to be born. And to look at him, who he is, listen to his life story, listen to what he does on a day-to-day basis, and they would feel nothing but fucking shame.
Yo,
your ancestors did all that shit, all that struggling to survive, hunting and gathering, fucking avoiding enemies, anything it took, dying at age 30 from a tooth infection, all the crap they went through just for you to be born so you could smoke weed and jack off. That's what your ancestors died for. That's what they worked so hard for.
Facts.
That's who you are. That's the end of your fucking bloodline. Do you feel no shame? It's fucking shameful. My ancestors will look at me and think everything we went through was fucking worth it. Your ancestors will look at most of these people, their ancestors look at them and feel nothing but fucking disgust.
It's true.
It's fucking true. It's disgusting. And they should look in the mirror, look deep in their own eyes and say, yes, I'm fucking disgusting. I can change this. That's the beauty about being a man. If you're disgusting, you can change it. That's the beauty. There's nothing stopping you changing it.
You're right.
But you must accept it. You must accept it first. Most of these people, what they do is they hang around with other disgusting people, and then they're a little group of disgusting people, and they think, well, I'm not disgusting, everyone's disgusting, and this is normal, and it's normal to be a fucking jerk-off. Not in my world, it isn't. This is when I was making jokes earlier about predators and prey. In my world, I'm in a world of predators. It's not normal to be a fucking jerk-off in my world.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, chat, bro. This nigga is on some different shit. Like, this is, yo, hold on, let me close this door. Chat, this nigga makes me a believer in, some shit, How long is the video? We got like, there's 7 minutes left. This nigga is making me a believer on some shit where like, I feel like I control the world, nigga. Like, you feel me? Like, yo, chat, I feel like I control the world.
There are
like
duties that men must fulfill, whether to God or to your bloodline.
Everything I feel like I
This is
can't do,
genuine
he's
honesty. I'll
saying,
say
he's
this
telling me
now.
I can do it.
Of those
like
150,000 people, I guarantee even their fucking living relatives, their living parents aren't even proud of them. Like, the fuck? Your own father's ashamed of you. And you don't even feel fucking motivated to do shit.
Chat, y'all think that's true?
It's a fucking shame. If you were to go and look your father in the eye and said, you know what? I could have been a UFC champion. I could have been a multimillionaire. I could have been a race car driver. I could have been a fucking nuclear physicist. Could have done all these things, but I was busy on Pornhub. You think he's gonna be proud of you? Fuck no. Fuck no. And there's men here who will deny it, right? There's men who will go, no, 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 no. But those are the ones who are most lost.
motivated? Yeah, that's what it is.
It's the denial that's going to hold you back the most. The people who go, yes, I'm wasting my potential. Those are the ones who have potential. The ones who stand up and go, I am wasting my potential. I could be anything, and I am not that yet. They have a chance. The men who go, well, no, actually, I'm fine. They're fucked. They're inside the matrix, fully slave-minded. They're a waste of time. Damn. But if you sit there and go, you know what? Yeah, I am wasting my potential. Yes, I can be more than I am. Even if I'm already great, I can be better. As good as I am, I still push myself to the limit every single fucking day. I have every single thing a man could possibly want. I'm still pushing myself. This is your prerogative as a man. But you need to be instilled with a sense of duty to your bloodline. You must want it. You need to want it deep inside your soul. I can't die as anything less than emperor. It's my destiny.
Jesus Christ. Nah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. This stream actually, like, I'm pretty sure changed, like, lives. I swear to God. Like, you changed lives just now, like, this one stream. Like, I hope so, too. I really feel like...
Yo, stop dragging me. I'm in the, I'm streaming. Go to just...
Yeah, why y'all dragging him? Like, no, we're not been. No, we're good.
Like, people's lives are gonna be changed from this shit. I hope so. Shit.
I hope so, too.
Mine is,
because
I'm telling you right now, I promise you, I'm gonna literally be texting you on IG and shit and showing you, like, I'm really gonna be hitting the gym, bro.
That's true. Someone said, yo, keep it a buck, chat. Do y'all live to be better than the next man? Nobody really thinks like that. I think people just... That's why I tell everybody, like, life is supposed to be about fun. It doesn't matter about money. It doesn't matter about jewelry, items, whatever the case may be. Life is supposed to be about fun. Do anything in life that makes you happy and fun. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I believe in, you know? Life is about fun and memories, you know? I think that the perspective of life is being changed because everybody's on some, yo, just get rich, get rich, get rich, get rich, get rich, get rich. Money is fun, money is fun, money is fun, money is fun. And every time I tell people, like, yo, it's not the things about money that makes it fun, bro. Like, and they be like, oh, well, this is coming from someone who has money. No, that's not the truth. That's not true. If you saw me on Twitch 2-3 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, 6 years ago, I've been on Twitch for a long time. I was having fun throughout the whole entire time I was on Twitch. The only thing that's upgraded from now and then is my fucking setup in my house, in my car, in my room. That's not what caused the fun. What caused the fun was me hopping on here, talking to y'all, playing games. That was my fun. You know what I'm saying? There's no difference from back then and now. The only thing that's different is what? I have a different house I live in. I have a different car I drive. I have a different PC setup. Like, you know what I mean? That's it. My only fun at the time was just video games. You know? Money didn't make me go crazy on video games. Like, you feel me?
do it, and you're going to feel so much better for doing it. Not even just physically, but mentally, knowing that you pushed yourself to do things you don't want to do. There's nothing that feels better than the feeling you have after you did something you don't want to do. As you know, when you're supposed to
stuff that you want to do, you're not saying things that make you find fun. Like, you got to understand, whenever you find your happiness and the things that make you happy, you never let that go. Because once you find something that makes you happy, I guarantee you that it's not money driven, if that makes sense. Like, you said you want to travel the world. You don't even know if that's gonna make you happy. Like, there's things that make you happy now. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I'm making sense. Like,
yeah, you're right.
You eventually clean it, and you're like, "Thank fuck, I've cleaned it."
I did it. Like the homework. I went back.
Basically, what I'm trying to say is you can't anticipate your happiness or fun as something that you want to do if you haven't done it yet. Like, how do you know that traveling the world is gonna make you have fun? How do you know that being money driven is gonna make you have fun? Like, do you see what I'm saying? You're anticipating it. That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, how do you know that if you sit in a Rolls Royce, that's gonna make you have fun? How do you know that if you sit in a Lamborghini Lamb truck, that's gonna make you have fun? You're assuming that. That's not what's, you know what I'm saying? That's an assumption. Like,
oh, I did my homework. Oh, thank God I did. I didn't want to do it, but thank God I did. It's done.
Correct. That's what it feels like every single day of your life is nothing but discipline. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful
Jesus,
existence.
That's a great feeling. That's a really, really good feeling, I bet. I need that. I need discipline. I need it.
Beautiful existence. It's a beautiful existence. After I picked up my Chiron, when I bought the Bugatti and I picked it up, the first thing I did was order another one. Like, it never ends.
No,
There's
that's
always a
some
new
rich
mountain
shit.
to climb.
So you're saying there's never really beating the game. There's always a mission. There's always something to conquer.
Always. And even if it's just tiny little, it's professionalism. It's holding yourself to such a high standard. There's a professional way to do everything. I'll tell you a story. I lost my keys about 3 weeks ago. It was the first time I'd lost anything in 4 or 5 years. Because when I put something down, I've taught myself to put it down and repeat in my head where I put it. I put my phone on the kitchen counter. I say it in my head like 3 times. I don't lose things. I know where everything is all the time. I'm a professional. I don't lose stuff ever. And I lost my keys. I was furious at myself. The ways I punished myself for only losing my keys took me 20 minutes to find them. Found them. I donated money to charity. I refused to go driving. I worked harder in the gym. I fasted for 24 hours. I punished myself. And
from losing
my chick's
keys?
like, "What are you doing?" So I lost keys. She goes, "Yeah, but it's only losing keys. You're a fucking chick. You don't get it. I don't make mistakes. I don't make mistakes, and I made one, and I will pay a price. I will not lose my keys again.
What the fuck?
God is my witness. God above, I will not lose my fucking keys again. I will make sure I repeat in my head 25 times if necessary. Every time I put anything down out of my pockets exactly where it is, I will never lose anything ever again. I am a professional. I am exceptionally hard on myself because that's how I enjoy life. I can't imagine life any other way. I can't imagine life going through life, losing my keys, oops, crying over a bitch, oops. Oh,
Now, I ain't gonna lie. If you repeat in your head that you're really not gonna lose your keys, you really won't lose them. That's a fact. Chad, I'm lying. That's a fact. If you really put in your head, like, yo, I'm not losing my fucking keys again, you're not gonna lose them. Like,
I don't feel like it today. Oops. I can't even fathom that existence. It sounds like hell to me. I get anxiety even imagining that existence. You want to talk about anxiety? I get anxious even imagining living that way. I am a hyper professional. So can you always be more professional? Yes. I can always be more professional. I could memorize the number plate of every single car behind me every single time I drive a car to make sure I'm not being followed.
So you have
I'm trying.
Do you have
There's always something to do.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to learn that now. And if I drive for more than 2 or 3 hours, I start to forget the number plates. So it's difficult. So there's always a new level of professionalism. There's always a new place to go. So the game is never completed.
Damn. So it never ends.
Nah,
There's
that's
always
deep.
something.
There's always something. And thank God there is. Because if I completed the
Then
game,
there would be nothing to do. You lose your mind.
I'd be more depressed than
Anything.
that would be the true sadness.
Yeah.
The true sadness is when the game is over.
The true status when the game is over. Wow.
The game has just begun.
Wow, Andrew. You're a legend.
Thank you, friend. And it's been fun. It's been a lot more fun than I expected. Because I was like, do I stay up late and do this?
For real?
But I'm glad I did.
You were contemplating?
I was contemplating it, but I'm glad I did.
It was fun, bro.
nah,
I had a lot
Chad,
of fun.
W
This is
Tate. I didn't even gonna lie,
might
Chad.
be
W Tate,
top 3 I've ever
Chad.
done,
W
bro. Streams,
Tate.
and I've been streaming for a while. I've done a lot of crazy, wild shit, and this was amazing, bro.
Man, it's been fun. Let's stay in touch as well. If I'm ever over your side of the world or whatever, let's catch up, have a coffee. Black.
And sparkling water. I promise you, only sparkling from here on out.
Good. It suppresses your hunger. That's why it's good.
Good. I need to
Wait, Chad, sparkling water suppresses your hunger? What? What the fuck?
lose some weight and gain some muscle. So,
All right, I'm waiting for your progress pictures.
all right, Andrew, I appreciate you, bro. Anything else you want to shout out, plug, say something? Go
I
ahead.
need to go to the gym, chat. Chat, this just motivated me. Like, y'all need to go to the gym. Like,
questions, gentlemen. I have networks that teach all the things I've been talking about here. This is only the tip of the iceberg. We have programs that last 7, 8, 9 months. We have year-long programs, etc. That'll teach you everything I know. Not only me, the other people inside of my network have things to teach. People who you are more powerful and more connected than you could possibly ever imagine. If you want to learn how to make money, you go to Copatate.com. You join Hustlers University.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't think I was gonna sit here and really watch this shit for an hour. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This nigga is an interesting nigga, bro. Like, I'm glad I watched this. Like, I feel like I got inside of both of those. Like, I feel like I learned something.
Message me on Instagram. Waste of time. I get 5,000 DMs a minute. I don't even get to see them. It's a joke. So if you want to talk to me, if you want to learn more, if you want to understand more about the things I've been talking about, it's all on Copatate.com.
You guys heard at Copatate.com. I'm actually gonna sign up. You think I'm like lying? I really am. I'm gonna see what it's about.
Good. Waiting for you.
All right, Andrew. Hey.
Nah, that was crazy, chat. W Andrew, chat. Yo, W fucking Andrew, chat. I ain't gonna lie, chat. W Andrew, bro. I ain't even gonna shit on lie to you, bro. That nigga, he mind fucked me in a motivational way. Pause. You feel me? Like, my mind just got fucked. Like, pause. But like in a motivational way. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?